Good morning, everyone. My name is Christian from Two-Headed Wolf Gaming, and welcome back to Thrones of Britannia, where we play as Gwined, and we have our coffees ready. We're ready for a brand new day, and we're gonna do our best to expand our land. I am very curious to see what Difflin will do if they were going to engage in war with us. There's not many factions left. As you can see, Difflin has a good portion of Ireland. There's also Yarmuma here in the south. There's Mead in the center. There's Lochlan, or the ex-Sudrear faction, that has expanded a lot in Ireland before, but now it has been taken over by the Norse. To the north, we have Fortriu and we have Sursen, two great factions that both are at war with us, so we'll probably take them over. There's a big white spot in the center of the British Isle where we have taken over, we've conquered everything, and we're building ourselves a good economy. To the south, Wessex, with its vassals, have taken most of the space. They were invaded by the Normans, and I was trying to do an experiment here, like given one idea from one subscriber, to let the Normans expand and destroy Wessex and all these southern factions and then intervene. But at the moment, I'm not sure they're gonna do that well. We have defeated some of their armies, and from what I can tell, they're not really recruiting any armies, any troops, or maybe they really need a strong economy, and thus with the fact that we have defeated some of their armies before, it might have weakened them too much. We will have to see if that is the case. I am very curious to observe and see what the Norse will do. If they will be able to conquer the entirety of Ireland and still recruit troops. That will be an experiment to see. So with that in mind, let's continue moving our troops around, decide how do we want to approach the ongoing battles. We have an army stationed here who could just jump in. Here in Mana, it's pretty well defended, pretty good armor. We know this from the last time. The island of Man is really difficult to defeat and take over. At the same time, it will be very easily defendable once we do. We have an army station here that is mostly filled. And there is another army here to which I would like to recruit some troops. Now, I was talking to a subscriber today. His name is Stevie, and he said that Gwynedd is his favorite faction. And what the type of army that he builds is something something like this. He has 4 spears. I'm guessing he said that he's keeping the king's spears. Let's see, is there something like that, or do I remember it wrongly? I guess they're not king spears. Basically, you would have 4 units of spears. You have 6 longbowmen, which are really strong in the Welsh faction, in Gwyned's faction. He has 6 units of swords. And finally, he adds cavalry. He breaks up the archers, the longbowmen, 3 on one side protected by 2 spears, 3 on the other side protected by 2 spears, swords as well on each side, being able to fight, and cavalry to attack undefended troops. And I found that idea to be quite fun. I feel like I want to try it out. Would love some of these spears. Are we researching any of it? What are we researching now? We're just going for the warrior society for this turn. Maybe next I am going to go for spears. I think that sounds like a great idea. At least get these spears so we can get these rank 1 into this army. So I'll recruit 6 archers. I want to try this idea out. I want to see how that army feels, how it plays. And thus this is what we'll do. I guess we've done everything that there was to do. Just let's spend our money. And if you think any kind of decision here that we want to do, maybe reduce construction time. We have a lot of money, so I think that this could work. Stratclut is constructing a tool foundry, and pretty soon it will have another hole. Here we could go on industry, I believe, right? 180, 300 and 205, that's 600 out of industry. So I guess this could work. Making ourselves a blacksmith, it's probably a pretty good idea. Not sure about that. Let's make the next level of lead. Here we could get even more food by getting ourselves a tide meal. Royal mint. And that's about all the money that we have available. Let's end the turn. Okay, Sursen has no great troops. Hey, Difflin is running away. At least he's not invading. This faction will only have one shipyard left. And we're about to take it over.
My deeds increase my renown.
A warrior society. Societies that hold warriors in high regard for which will seldom have shortages of men to step into the battle ranks. Inciting this attitude amongst our people will encourage more swordsmen and axemen to come forward for recruitment. Good. This guy became a glutton, giving more income to all types of incomes, and +2 to zeal. Lavish, providing +2 to governance. Should really go through the traits at some point. Let's see. Construction of a tool foundry has been completed. 4,400 per turn. Maybe we'll visit this later. Let's start with the armies. Okay, we're taking over his last settlement.
Right now.
And I'm guessing that he'll probably attack us.
For the glory of the
Because he doesn't have any other city in the region. Though he could go and take our ports away as well. We've upgraded our armors. This could be a useful city. Do I want this? South terrain? I don't think we need this extra food. I think I'd rather invest it into some of this economy, reduce corruption, and get some more out of it. Let's get the first spear specialists. And after that, generals or something. We'll see. Anything missing from here? I don't think so. Okay, we'll keep you there. On this side. They have invaded and they've created a new army here. Perfect.
Rodri's son will prove his worth.
With you, here I'm gonna return with the king in this city. So I believe we could even recruit some soldiers and go forward. I'll bring in maybe another archer. Sure.
For the glory of the Camry.
He says that it's pretty good to go this way. They have a lot of defenses there. They have a lot of defenses here as well. Maybe we're just gonna go like here to support our other army. Maybe. And here.
You'll get a fair here.
East Anglia has no wars, but other than that, they have no alliances either. I am imagining it could be time
Let the enemy beware.
that we start taking care of them.
Never.
My men are
Could bring this army over here. Let's sit still and wait.
Serve you well.
Okay. Skills available, Caradoc. You are loyal, so we're gonna add another scribe to you. Gonna keep some money. Okay. Well, for some reason they decided to go inside the city. That is totally fine by me. I think we're gonna take and go after him. Let's see. A legendary battle site guarding the seaways. Castle Toon is the main settlement on the Isle of Mana, and this is fortified community of fisherfolk with an abbey nearby. The inhabitants of Castle Toon are said to favor a system of governance for their isle, which gives the common people a say in how their land is run. It seems unlikely this will catch on. Mana has recently been claimed as Viking territory, which is no surprise, given its strategic important position, overlooking routes that cross 3 seas. It is also not far from Gwined, so perhaps you should take the Castle Toon for yourself. Now we have a mission to go at war with Difflin. The Norse seem to have been pushed back.
Do not abuse my hospitality.
Yeah, it seems like they've been pushed back by Lochlan. Dude, don't tell me that they're not that strong.
we will do
And you can just
now.
leave factions around you, take care of them.
Longships moving off.
There we have it. And they are done.
Taking to the waves.
Nice knowing you. You've done well. But that's it. Okay. And I believe we're gonna go this way, right? And it says that is the quickest way because there is no way to land through here. So that is a pretty defensible settlement. I'm gonna continue demolishing this.
My warriors will not falter.
What can you recruit? You can recruit a sword, you can recruit a calf, so we'll do both of those. We're gonna take this army in the north and we're gonna auto-resolve this. Absolutely no reason why we should fight it.
As you say.
Okay,
We will serve you well.
we'll attack there on the next turn.
Eager for action. Bring their
I'm gonna continue bringing this army here. Hopefully, but I'm guessing that they'll start marching this way and we need to do this again. Horribly Scarred and Vanquisher, okay. Yeah, not a whole lot to do here. It seems to me like the Saxons are mostly gone. It's very unfortunate. I wonder what will happen with the Norse. It's a bit disappointing, I have to say. Like, if you have control, then they're scary in a sense, but look at this. With all the bonuses that we get and the reductions in cost from nearby settlements, this one costs 0. 0. Watermill. If we're putting in a watermill, we get income from farms, tradable resources from industrial villages. What else? Shall we go merchant? It will bring us 140 income in the end. I think it's probably more worth to get these. Plus 33% income from port building chains. This one offers us 479. Or add industry, because it does offer us 229 there. Or, see, how much do we get from industry here? We're getting most of our money from commerce. Industry is the next one at 1700 and another 970. So it's probably actually better to go with this. With the forge. Right? 10% extra income from industry while we spend 100. So this town is producing from industry 2500, 2600 about. Okay, we're losing some gold from the forge, at least at the first level. We're not gaining as much, we're getting about 60 coins, 60 gold per turn, but if we keep going, if we keep going, it feels like we're losing most of it. I think going for a workshop is the better choice. In this situation, I think it's better than anything else. So we've done with that. We can continue adding more here. And I will go with them. Go to the next level of the gold mine. Powys, yeah, more commerce in the nearby areas. With this place, reduction in costs would be pretty good here. So let's go with that. And next I'll upgrade the port. I feel like this episode will be more of a city builder type of... We're trying to make the best decision to get the most out of income without investing too much into income itself. We're gonna throw in some money while we upgrade our armies.
My power and might grows.
This guy becomes fervent, -5 corruption, that is great.
The fleet is ready.
We bring our king on land, demolish this.
Audrey's son.
I feel like going here. Let's see. Oh no, this is just a village. I thought it might be a keep there, but it is not the case.
Eager for action.
Let's see. Would like to fight him.
No way.
I think he'll be able to reach that village. So let's take it first.
Honor and glory.
And that's it. Going through the towns again. Grand Cloth Maker at 1500. The next level of the church. With income from churches in all regions, but that is not saying much. Or, better yet, let's go another level here. And leave those alone. This is much better, but we don't really have a lot of industry. And we're very close to the enemy, so maybe we'll go this way. Just so we can have enough defenses. Definitely, and let's expand this side of the economy. It's very cheap, given the nearby buildings.
If money's what you need to be reasonable, we'll oblige.
Nope. What I need is complete control.
My deeds increase my renown.
Okay, so he wants one of the titles that is free. The King's Captain. Oh, I even forgot about that. Sure, allow him to take office. He had 4 influence there, so I don't think he'll be that bad. Tanner. Getting a Tanner gives us 10% extra income from commerce and fur production in all hunting villages in this local province. We will get
Let the enemy beware.
the necessary building right now. Spear specialists have been developed,
My men are the best. My warriors
which means that this army is about to get themselves 2 royal spearmen. They look pretty good. I wonder if they really have purple clothes. Purple was considered a royal color. That's why the Byzantine Empire wore it. Like, I think it was difficult to obtain. That's why it was considered the royal color. This general, let's give him champion first.
For the glory of the Cymry!
Good.
awaiting orders.
The 12-stack army ran away
We are Arthur's folk, true of heart.
to... Let's see, we are going to go this way. And we're gonna push with this army this way. I think it's a good split up there. Research. General first or campaign movement? Let's go with the general first. I feel we have to do him justice during this campaign.
Impossible.
And what is happening here? Are we getting raided? Taxation allegiance is going down. Events and building. Oh, we were left with the public order penalties. Okay. I guess we'll stop taxing the province just for a bit. Idval the governor. Yep, next level of scribe.
We can't.
Another 20 stack army here, but they're depleted. Yeah, I think they're about to lose. But what about the Norse? The Norse are doing okay, though they're now in trouble with Difflin as well. I feel like this is some sort of what do they call those? The social experiments? Where they create different conditions for different people and they're just sitting back and watch. Like, that's what I feel like. We could destroy them at any time, but we're gonna wait and see what's gonna happen. At this point, I think it doesn't matter anymore here. And we're about to declare war. I really feel like we're about to declare war on these factions. Because we don't care about West CX anymore. We fought them before, we know we can take them on.
We will serve you well.
Let's have a general here. Recruit some of these soldiers. so we can protect this area and start taking it over. As soon, if the Normans are done, then we don't need to wait anymore. In the end, we're going for the ultimate victory, so no point in sitting still. Here, we're getting the next level of workshop. Here we're gonna get the next level of forges. Gwined upgrade, let's see. Another one, another forge here though. Okay, we're missing some public order. We're gonna sit still on that. Here, look at these prices. What do we wanna go? Wait. This will provide church income and some industry. This will reduce the construction monastery but provide us with a lot of industry income. Can you keep the area happy? In a sense. I guess we'll go with the glassblower first. And church workshop next. And I think that's about it. Sweet coffee while we sit back and make plans. I feel like this would be a sweet game to have a stream for. Okay, someone died of natural causes. Pleasant from the Great Hall. This man is welcoming and by nature undemanding to be around, which puts others at ease. Apprentice farmer, okay. Joys of the Hall. Companions, bodyguards, and attendants keep commanders alive on the battlefields. Involving them in reveries of the Hall following successful offensives shall motivate them for the future struggles to come. Good.
We will serve you well.
Let's see. You, our king, who's now pretty old, is 60.
Agreed.
We'll just take over this, which this building will make more valuable. Okay, let's continue upgrading this hall. I don't think I want the forge here anymore. We're not really making money out of industry. Let's take some of our other soldiers here.
Impossible.
Okay, we have rebels on the border
By no means.
in plenty of places.
For the glory of the Cymry.
Let's see, how do we do this?
Without
Take this
question.
over first,
We obey. Attack as
take this
one.
over second.
As commanded. Right now.
And I think we'll use this army overseas and we'll start taking over this site.
No.
This army seems to be set on taking that, though we are going to bring our king over. It's gonna take him 3 turns, it's gonna take him about 2. So I am thinking that we'll catch him. Let's see. We have penalties to public order for 1 more turn. Then we'll be fine. I guess we can go ahead with this. A kill. Let's make a kill. Or this would still be local. The next level is all adjacent provinces. So I'm imagining that there are some that where the construction cost would be even cheaper. Let's get more food actually. We're making 10,000 gold per turn now. Okay, Circin is bringing some armies over. Difflin is fighting the Norse. Oh, they're just raiding our land. That is totally fine. Carpenter, apprentice farmers, and influential people. Continue demolishing that.
Every man will do his duty.
Then I'm gonna use the king to go this way, if they're not about to attack.
In Jesu's name.
We're gonna use this army to go after him.
Every man will do his duty. Victory awaits.
And I guess I'll go this way, since Urson is bringing some troops over. We have to be a good host. Stratklut. Yep, still 0 costs. And 4 turns to make the next level of the Master Workshop. Look at this city. This is something else. I really like when cities come together like this. I find them very impressive. Okay, let's upgrade the ports as well. What is this city about? This city seems to be about food and a bit of economy. So probably either going this way would be good. Church crafts. Yeah, church crafts. See, we don't have enough happiness in the area. I guess I'll throw in a church and the next level of this hall. And with another end turn, we're gonna put another cut in this episode. This was a slow one, where we mostly focused on economy while also sitting back and trying to see what would happen to the south of the British Isles. Fortunately, the answer is nothing this time. But maybe one day in the future we will be able to do it. Something. Let's see. It's better to talk. Let's try to talk there. Support the troops from Forge or Staffordshire Forge +5 armor. But that is to the governor. Metropolitan +2 zeal, +2 governance, and -10 to construction costs. Having traveled widely and seen many awe-inspiring buildings, this man wants his own cities to be just as grand, from whatever 5 monastery, market, or great hall. So that's about it. This experiment in the south with them has failed. We probably broke them early on. I don't think they'll be rising from this. I don't see them recruiting any other troops either. So it's not gonna be really impressive going forward. It seems that even the Norse are not doing well. Difflin is breaking them up. Lochlan is holding steadily on the other side. So it's probably okay to say that this time we're just gonna start going at war with all these factions, going for the ultimate victory starting with the next episode. And keep it in mind that for a future campaign we're gonna play as Difflin. We're gonna obtain the long victory, whatever the first one will be, to conquer the southern part of Ireland, and then wait for the Danes, the Norse, and the Normans to come and just spread their influence around the Isles. We'll see how that goes. I think, as an idea, this will be our next campaign in Total War Thrones of Britannia. I might take a short break and bring another Total War title, a mod called 1212 AD. I think you'll like it. But then we're gonna come back with a Viking campaign. So with that in mind, thank you very much for watching. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Until then, I wish you all a wonderful day.